Hello everyone. So today I'm actually making a film. It's in the morning, daytime, so the lighting will probably be better. I'm making a video today about a subject that I've been dealing with, and I know a lot of brothers and sisters on the left-hand path deal with as well. And this book, I love this book. My last video I was reading from this book from RAVENSOUL'S, Psalms of the Devil. Absolutely love it. Again, you can get it on Amazon. Sometimes when I need an answer from Father, I usually do my divination. I pull up my divination tools, tarot decks, oracle cards, and speak. I also sometimes get the inclination and the urge to open up this book, flip through it, and then when I open up the page, the book, it usually lands on a psalm that's an answer to my question or advice. And that is Father Satan guiding me to open the book to a certain page so he could speak to me about said problem or said issue. So I know this is embarrassing. I still didn't get my nails done. Yeah, it's Memorial Day and Monday, and the nails salons are closed today. So I'm gonna have to wait till tomorrow. I know it's a little embarrassing, but here, this is the page, and I saved it. Look at this cute bookmark I have. It's a fuzzy. It's a ferret. I got it with a cute book that I purchased off of Etsy called A Letter from My Ferret. So just cute. It looks like my fuzzy Mr. Cupcake that passed away last year. So, okay. So here's the page. Here's a psalm, and then I'll explain this. Again, RAVENSOUL'S book, Psalms of the Devil. Well, let's focus on here. This is from Father Satan to Marie. So he said this to Marie, and Marie wrote it in his book, in her book. She has things in here, like here, this one that says Father Satan. It says, Father Satan, I love you. She has things that she writes to Father, and then there's things that Father says to her. That's why this book is so unique. I haven't found any books like this where Satan speaks to the author, and the author writes it and has published it. So this is a very special book. So this is Psalm number 41, and this is what Father Satan has said to Marie Ravensoul. Okay, let's start. Listen to me, my people. My words are wise. I give you knowledge, not found in dusty books, yet some truth is found within them. I walk among you. You do not see me. I make my way through desolate places where most would not dare to tread. There must be sacrifices made to find me. Life is not supposed to be easy. Ripped apart, your spirit will suffer over and over. How much pain can you take? It is not a path for the weak. Become strong or die. It must be your decision to walk this path. Someone else cannot choose it for you. Never let a human being decide which way you should go. If they had the chance, most would destroy you in an instant. People are fickle and selfish. Very few will love you without conditions. Protect your heart. Only love if you must. Set your eyes on bigger things. They are more worthwhile than any heart. Transform yourself. Put the mundane aside. Come. You know where I am. That was such amazing advice for me for what I'm going through right now and have been for the past couple of weeks. I was just like, wow. Satan and the demons, and they just blow my mind, like, with their advice and timing and symbols and synchronicities. So let's go and dissect this a little bit. There must be sacrifices made to find me. Very true. So true. Life is not supposed to be easy. Absolutely. So, right there, people believe life should be something that they should just glide through. And yes, a lot of people do that. But they're not a child of Satan, and they're not walking the crooked path. That's for sure. These are the everyday drones. People that have had life handed to them on a silver platter. Definitely not anyone on the left-hand path. They're weak. They couldn't fight their way out of a paper bag. They don't know how to deal with adversity in life, with struggle, with hardships. They would be dead in a hijack situation. They can't think under pressure. They're useless. They're extras. This is my opinion. When I'm speaking right now, this is my opinion, dissecting this. So I'm dissecting this, and I'm putting my 2 cents and my gnosis in the dissection of this. Okay? So just want you to know that. I read the psalm from Marie Ravensoul, from Satan. These are his own words to her. And now I am dissecting it with my own gnosis from myself. These are my own opinions. So you don't have to agree. I digress. Let's go back. There are people, this is what I feel, and I believe the demons believe this too, that most people are extras, such as in a play or a movie, when you have the main characters and main cast, and then you have like the extras that walk in the background. Most people are extras. They get up, they eat, they shit, they go to work, come back home, do the same thing, get up, go to work, shit, eat, go to work, go to sleep. And they just do their jobs mechanically. And most of their jobs are nothing that is stimulating to them or productive for the planet as a whole. So, and they glide through life. And there are others that just have everything handed to them. Life is easy. And these people don't realize the importance of what their money can do for the world. These people have money and they just hoard it for themselves, and they don't donate to charities. They don't do anything. Useless people. If you're going to have life handed to you on a silver platter, don't you think it would be best to go ahead and donate to charities and do something? You know, something. Do something productive to help out somehow with all your resources and connections, you would think. But no. That's why these people, in my opinion, are useless. I love this part here. Ripped apart, your spirit will suffer over and over. And I really love this part. How much pain can you take? It is not a path for the weak. Become strong or die. That is my core belief. I just agree. I agree with that 666 million, billion, trillion %. How much pain can you take? Now, this could be taken on many different levels with this. I can take a lot of pain. I enjoy pain. Certain types of pain. Not a heart pain, but not a heartbreak. I mean, matters of the heart. Since being on this path, I have become I guess a bit of a masochist in a positive sense, not like in a degrading sense, in a positive sense, meaning I actually enjoy certain physical pain. I always like to push myself beyond my limits physically. I have, cancer, and it doesn't, as long as I'm able to walk, even if I'm in pain, I will push myself through the pain, through the tears, and take my painkillers and push myself to do my errands. Even push myself at the gym, even if I'm like hobbling and I should be home. I will do my best to do whatever exercise I can and not just go there and schlep around through the motions. I put everything in it. I put everything in my whatever I do and push through the pain. I have to deal with the pain, which is worse, of people that I love dying, my family. That is pain that is awful pain. That's not good pain. That's not the good type of a pain. But people dying, that is, I had to go through that. A lot of people died. I'm pretty much alone. I have like one or two family members left that don't live anywhere near me. I'm pretty much alone. I do everything by myself. I'm very resourceful. I'm very self-sufficient. And I'm not trying to say that I'm better than other people. But I'm going to be truthful. I think some people should follow in my example. And there's other people in the left-hand path like me. And you should follow their example. Okay? I love this. How much pain can you take? Satan asks that question. So I'm throwing it out there to my viewers. How much pain can you take? Why don't you find out? Why don't you push yourself to the limits? Why don't you push yourself? Everybody could use a little more pushing. Yes, it's very important to rest. Rest is important. Especially if you're sick. If you're sick, disabled, like I am, it's important to get your rest when you need it. Let's be reasonable. But when there's the time comes, when you have your days where you have to do what you got to do, you push through it. Once I step out the door of my home, I don't come back until I do everything I plan to do. Once, I go into the gym, I don't leave until I do everything I plan to do, unless it's time a restraint and I have to be somewhere. Through pain, through whatever. How much pain can you take? I think, this is my personal opinion, that if you're walking this path, you should push yourself and test yourself to see how much pain you could take. That's just me. Some people might think I'm a horrible person, but I really don't care. Maybe so a lot of people think I'm horrible. Probably I am, and at this point I really don't care, because I'm just being me and I'm being honest. And if you can't be true to yourself, then why even be here? That's what I have to say. Become strong or die. Exactly. Because if you decide and you dedicate yourself to Satan and the demons and walking this infernal path, you don't have a choice. Well, you do. Once you make the commitment, you either become strong or you'll die. Many people wind up in the mental institutions on this path, laying in the gutter with a heroin needle in their arm, commit suicide. A lot of people just break down. So there is no middle ground. You're not going to be an average person on this path. You're either going to self-destruct, or you're going to become stronger. No middle ground. This, like with any other, like with the atheists, people of other faiths, whatever. There's no middle. So you become elite or you die. No middle. Okay. And he says right here, it is not a path for the weak. Life is not supposed to be easy. You will be ripped apart. Your spirit will suffer over and over. I know exactly what that's like. That is harder than physical pain. Pain of the heart chakra. Pain of loneliness. Pain of not having human love. Pain of your loved ones passing away. That is hard. That's harder than, to me personally, any physical pain. I like this one too. Never let a human decide which way you should go. If they had the chance, they would destroy you in an instant. People are fickle and selfish. This is true. Never put any human above yourself. This goes against the teachings of the Abrahamic religions, where the Abrahamic religions are designed to destroy the individual and make them weak. Satan wants to empower his children. So he's warning. Some of this advice, my parents said similar things. And I had amazing parents. They're both deceased, of course. I'm saying everybody I love is deceased. Most everyone. And Father handpicked my parents for me. People are fickle and selfish. If they had the chance, most would destroy you in an instant, My father always said that. And I think my mother said similar things. Don't trust anybody 100%. Nobody. Except Satan and your deities. I like this one. Protect your heart, only love if you must. Again, goes completely against what the Abrahamic religions say. Love everyone. Satan's saying only love if you must. He's not saying love everyone. So, you don't have to be a people person on this path. It's not even recommended. Like with the Abrahamic religions, they try to shame you. I help animals charities for animals and like children, like with cancer, St. Jude. What else? An organization called Freedom from Torture for people who've been abused and mutilated and tortured throughout the world. And I try to, help out, like donate or do whatever I can to like spread the word. Whatever I'm able to do for charities, especially for human sex traffic survivors who are still not getting enough getting enough attention and help that they need. Those are the people I care about. I care about the people in the third world countries that are dying, that nobody gives a shit about. I care about the children in the countries that need to be adopted in these third world countries that nobody gives a shit about. I care about the animals in the shelter that nobody gives a shit about. And that's who I care about. Everybody else could kiss my ass in Macy's window, as my mother and grandmother would say. Those are the beings that I care about. So protect your heart and love if you must. Protect your heart from potential romantic partners, because most of them would run you over anyway. This is me saying this. I don't believe in human love. I would, like to believe I would like human love. I have never experienced true human love from anyone that wasn't my blood family. Not from any of my exes or even my ex-husband. I've never found love. And it's sad. It's hard. My family loves me unconditionally. They still do, but they're in the spirit realm. My deities love me unconditionally. And my pets love me unconditionally. Humans, no, they'll turn. So that's why boundaries are important to be set. Set your eyes on bigger things. And this was told to me in divination recently, my own divination and divination by trusted witches. Satanic witches have told me. So we got this here. We got my divination and from other witches. That I'm supposed to be concentrating on what my priorities, what's bigger. My occult studies, my occult practices, my working on my health, and all the things that I need to get done, in my day-to-day life that fall to the wayside because I don't concentrate on them because I'm too worried about, finding love and finding a mate. And that's not good. That's not good. So I have to set my eyes, and I know so many people are suffering and alone. Most people are alone on this path. I have some few good friends, and I cherish them. And I will go above and beyond for them. If they need anything, I'll do whatever I can to help them. And that's another thing. I'm sorry, I meant to say I care about my friends and the good people in the satanic community. I will help them out. If they're good people, I will give them the shirt off my back if they need the help. So those are the people that I care about. My tribe, which is small, animals and people, in need that are suffering. and the rest of the world could go shit in their hat and wear it. Okay. Set your eyes on bigger things. They are more worthwhile than any heart. Wow, this was just speaking to me. That my goals, health goals, abundance and financial goals, wealth goals, spiritual goals, all of this is more important than any relationship with any human being. So I want people who are feeling like I am, and I know that I'm not the only one. I know that this is going to a lot of people are going to relate to what I'm saying. Put the mundane aside. Transform yourself. Put the mundane aside. Come. You know where I am. He is, like it said, you do not see me. I make my way through desolate places where most people would not dare to tread. That is where Father can be felt. So cute, the fuzzy. So that is where Father Satan can be felt. In the places where, nobody wants to go. The places that your shadows, your fears,